Guys, I don't think we're ready for this. I don't I don't know if we are ready for this, but we're gonna talk about it, and I have a video. Shout out to the individual that sent it to me. You know who you are, and I appreciate you so much. Guys, did y'all see the thumbnail? Oh, why am I laughing? I'm laughing because I feel like we all knew this was coming, but here we are. And it's like, "Oh, of course, right?" Oh, anyways, let me run a disc the let me run the disclaimer, and I'll be right back. Okay. It's gonna be a wild ride, guys. So, if you are brand new, welcome to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms, if you will, to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. And if you saw I'm laughing. You did. A lot of people did. Also, hi, Kate. Um, if you have not seen the thumbnail, it is Avi. Yeah. And I know many of us have we're familiar with him. And if you're not, that's okay. If this is your first time seeing my channel, awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. Appreciate you. And if you would, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and on the video, on the stream, and subscribe if you'd like to come in and chat with all of us. And I heard the live stream was a little spicy. When you click the thumbs up, it tastes a little spicy. That's what I'm hearing in the comments. But anyways, also Karen, thank you for the comment of thank you for starting on time. I really do try to start on time. Life happens sometimes, but yeah. Anyways, um, Avi has joined Prove It. Yeah. I I have a video that was sent to me. We're gonna react to it. Am I being rated? That's so cool. Oh, from DC. Thanks, DC, and your peeps. I appreciate y'all. That's so cool. Welcome. I am feeling a little under the weather in case my voice sounds a little odd. My sinuses are a little funny, so I'm gonna work with that. If you guys are willing to work with that, I appreciate y'all so much. And what I have today for you guys is Aviram and Jenny Elizabeth, who is in the Empire, who doesn't really get a ton of airtime. I guess that's what I want to call it when it comes to the anti-MLM movement, because she pretty much does keto kitchens and recipes and stuff like that. So she's somebody I think that maybe you guys haven't seen before. And thanks for the raid, DC, and your viewers. I appreciate y'all. And do I know her? Yes. Has she stayed at my house? Yes. Was she slash is she a member of Eric Worre's mastermind? She was. I don't know if she currently is. And yeah, it's a terrible live. I have watched it, so just prepare yourselves for that. There's a lot of like interruption in the sound because when you go live, when you do a dual live on Instagram, there's like a delay in the sound when you have more than one person. I guess that's the best way to describe that. And it's almost like they don't realize that. So you're not gonna catch everything that each of them say, and they kinda walk all over each other at times, so prepare for that. But, yeah, if you're just joining, Aviram, Jessie Lee's ex? What do we what do I call him? Is what do I call him? I'm not sure what to call him. Anyways, he joined Prove It. He says, he joined 2 months ago, and, yes, also, I know that we have a lot of very strong feelings. Thank you for saying this, Charlene. I know we have a lot of very strong feelings, which are valid, but let's try to maintain the rules of the stream that is pinned in the comments, or that is at the top of the comments. Former boyfriend. Former boyfriend. I just didn't know what to call him. But anyways, yes, let's try to be respectful. And if this is too much for you to watch right now, feel free to skip this live stream. See, and this is what I was thinking, Brandy. Also, is that a new profile picture, ma'am, with the red lip? What are you trying to do over here? What's happening? It's a great picture. Would he be her widow? They weren't married, but does that matter? I don't know. And technically, he was still married when they got together. So I don't know what to call him. Former boyfriend sounds good to me. His Insta posts have become so literate for someone who has English as a second language. Okay. According to Google, surviving partner. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, we're sending love to Yehudis, which was the name that was suggested to give to her, out of respect. You guys can go back and watch all of those live streams that I did, along with JJ. So you guys can check that out. But what we're here to talk about today is his live stream with Jenny Elizabeth. And I'm just going to play the video, and, we'll talk about how and what we're thinking as we go. All right.
Well, hello there, everyone. This is Aviram going live on everywhere from Los Angeles, California.
Hey, Avi, in case you happen to see this, or somebody that's connected to Avi, you can use a streaming platform like what I'm using right now called StreamYard. There's Streamlabs. There's all kinds of, I gotta take my shoes off. There's all kinds of streaming platforms available so that you don't have to be live on multiple devices. You could just be live here and then stream it to wherever you want. Just to make it a little easier. Also, the chair. Since I'm seeing comments about that, let's talk about it. There have been screenshots sent to me, and that looks like the chair from Jessie Lee's apartment. The one that all of the bits of her estate are still in court. So is this the same chair? I don't know. But I've seen some screenshots where it looks very similar to the one that she used to go live from in her apartment. And that would be belonging to the estate. So why would that be in Avi's apartment back in California? And is that why it's covered? The blue chair with the things on the side. What? Why would that be covered up? I mean, and this is my question. What else was taken out of the estate? Meaning the apartment, clothing, Aura rings. What else was taken that should have been turned over to the courts until they made a decision on who would make the decisions, who would, you know what I'm saying? I just find that really odd that it feels like, and I'm going to say allegedly, that people just kind of took whatever they wanted. That's so weird to me. That's so weird to me. That's so unethical to me, and yeah. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I find it odd, and it makes me question what else was taken. I mean, technically, the dogs would be part of the estate, and we now know because of Courtney Shepherd's child that Courtney has Kumba and Wookie. They would technically be considered part of the estate. So that's odd. Also, if you look up the very public, since we're spilling tea, if you will, that's public record. If you look up the probate court information, you also see that Jessie Lee's dad is contesting the decision the judge made at the beginning or mid-month, this month, her own dad. So I feel like that tells you a lot. And just like I've said from the beginning, my heart goes out to the families that are being impacted by this. And I think it's really sad. I think it's really sad. And I think it's Charlene that told me the other day, she's like, death brings out the worst in people in many cases. And yeah, I'm not saying that I look at pets as part of property. They're fur babies to me, just to be super clear. Yeah, Shelby, thank you for this. Dogs are family to me, but per the law, they are property and therefore are part of the estate. That's coming from Shelby, who is a lawyer. So thank you, Shelby. I agree. They're fur babies. They're a part of the family. We love them. I'm glad that the dogs are being taken care of. But again, why be so secretive? Why were they, when I say they, specifically Brittany Anderson, Courtney, and anybody else that was being asked where the dogs were, which were treated like they were a public figure. They had their own Instagrams. Jessie Lee shared them all the time. So why all of a sudden did they go into hiding is what it feels like to me. Maybe you have a better way of wording that, but why all of a sudden were they nowhere to be found? And people were getting really upset if you were asking them in their stories or messaging them and saying, who has the dogs or are they okay? They were getting really upset. Well, I feel like in these situations, and this is just my opinion, unless you know that you're doing something wrong, why would you react this way? Because, and I was reacting to I was kind of previewing one of Courtney's videos the other day on a members only stream. And as I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, well, just going back to when I was in multi-level marketing and how everything in multi-level marketing, everything in your life is considered content. If what was being done was not wrong in the eyes of the law, let me say it that way, and Courtney wanted the dogs, you would think that that would then become a part of her brand. And if it were to become a part of her brand, it's almost like it would bring in the audience from Jessie Lee after her passing. But the dogs went in hiding. And to me, that just feels like, and again, just my opinion, just feels like somebody knew that they were doing something that was not right. That's how I feel about it. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. I don't remember exactly what was on the documents. I don't remember exactly what it said, but the judge made a decision as far as, I can't remember, so I don't want to say it incorrectly. And then if you go under transactions, it actually shows Jessie Lee's dad's name and that he is contesting it. Feels a little messy to me. A little messy. Yeah. And I agree with this. Her daughter slipped on a live stream and she kind of then had to confirm it. So, yeah, especially keep your wills updated if you have kids. Yeah. Yeah. And this is a great point. When in combination with everything else, yeah, it's sketchy. Absolutely. Okay, let's start the video, shall we?
Hope everyone is doing well. Please type 1 if you're watching live, and type 2 if you watching the replay. How's everyone doing? Hi, everyone.
Agreed, Kate.
I'm gonna have guest today, Jenny Elizabeth. There you go. Hi, how are you? Wow, I can't hear you very well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What I do know that because of the public records is that there was not a will, and that's why it's in probate court right now for her estate. That's what I know. Again, from the public records.
Can't hear you. Well, maybe you should join on Instagram. Is possible for you? Okay. Well, I can't hear you. Okay. All right. So Jenny's gonna join us on Instagram. Hi, everyone. Where are you guys watching from? Please type in a comment where you guys watching from. I want to know how far I reach here. That will.
This is that weird pause that happens when you're doing a dual live on Instagram and somebody's joining, like the sound goes out and then it connects. So
In a second on Instagram. Hi.
in my opinion, looking at Social Blade and looking at the time frame, he gained a lot of followers from the passing of Jessie Lee. That's again just my opinion, and it feels yucky to me.
Everybody. Oh my God, we have. Oh, you are now. I can hear you.
You can?
Yeah. Before I couldn't hear you. I don't know. It's probably a problem with my phone. My other phone working on Facebook. So
That's okay.
sorry. You know, it's my first date. So
Yeah, I know. Will this be your last live?
no. I just need to change the phone.
Ugh, Jenny.
Hey,
I'm just trying to fix the angle here. All right. There you go.
Also, I feel like this is really important to talk about. He was private until she passed. And then all of a sudden, it was like everything was public. He's putting his kids on camera now. He's doing lives. He's wearing Pruvit gear. He's going to the events. Why all of a sudden? You know, what I have seen in the past when Jessie Lee had a partner, she would create positions for them and has created positions. What does that mean? Signs them up as a distributor in whatever company she was a part of at the time. She did the same thing for family members. She did, I think she created a position for her dad in Modair. So if you guys remember that time frame, she created a position for him around that time. And yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. So while Jessie Lee was dating Aviram while she was living, I fully suspected that she had created a position for him. So I'm actually surprised that he just joined 2 months ago. Yeah. And as public as his life is now, it's just so odd because it's such a 180 from how it was presented. And we don't know if that was from Jessie Lee. We don't know if that was because the internet found out that he was married. We don't know. We don't know if that was his decision, their decision, no idea. But he's definitely done a 180. Also not a compliment. That is typically what we see happening, or what we will see happen when somebody joins a commercial cult. They start changing their language. They start changing what they do. They start changing how they act. They start changing what they listen to, and specifically whom they listen to. And he's turning into Pruvit literally before our eyes. And again, that's not a compliment. That's what we see happening within commercial cults.
you tell them about the fact that you are having a meetup on the 11th?
Not
And
yet. Not yet. I'm actually wanted to do a story about it, but so listen up, everyone. Whoever live in California.
Do we have new subscribers? Do we have new members? I'm so sorry. I apologize. We have some new members and I missed it. So that is my fault. So hang on just one second. Erica Ralston. Welcome. So glad that you joined. Oh, I put it on loop. Also, we have Tiffany214. Welcome. So glad to have you. Thank you for joining. Wait, sorry, I'm all over the place, you guys. It's for you. Welcome. And then we have Kayla Mangrum. Did I say that right? I hope I did. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This one's for you. My apologies. I didn't see those. Okay. Welcome. Make sure that you check under the community tab and you can join the Discord if you would like to.
Southern California area. We are doing event one on the 11, January 11 in Pacific Palisades, and the second one we are going to do on the 12th in Orange County. So where is the California people?
we need to know.
Where is the California people? What?
Where's our SoCal people?
I'm pretty sure Jenny Elizabeth is his upline. Pretty sure. So.
Where you at?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I'm in California, so I'm doing events in California, and
Very good point.
I want to meet you all from all over California.
Look,
And
I did.
yeah, right? That's crazy. And by the way, also, I just want to say hello to my younger sister. She's here
Me too, Chelsea.
She's sitting over there. She don't want to be on camera. It's okay. I understand
Yeah.
her. And she just came to visit me, and that's amazing. I haven't seen her for a long time, and we have an amazing talk. She's my younger sister. She's younger than me.
Why do we need to know any of this? If this live is just to promote ketones, promote the quote unquote business as they refer to it, and why do we need to know all of this about your sister who said, I don't want to be on camera? Why are you giving people information about her? Does she want information out about her? That seems a little odd to me.
In 2 years, we grew up together. We're very connected, like in a lot of aspects, and we have an amazing conversation about life, about the mind, about whatnot, right? Subconscious. Yeah. So amazing. And she lives in Orange County, and she said that she cannot come, but I forced her to come, so she will be there.
Oh, good.
On the 12th.
Yay.
Yeah.
Maybe leave people alone. Maybe don't force people to do things that they don't want to do, just in general.
It's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So, wow, there is people from all over. Yeah. Hi, Sabrina. And
So make sure that you send him a message and let him know where you are. It's send either Pacific Palisades or OC, so he knows which one to invite you to. Heck, you could come to both of them. We're going to both of them, so you can come if you want to hang out with us for 2 days.
And can we tell them that about a small insight also, that we are coming to Canada also?
Oh my God. Canadians, I'm very sorry.
I already say that, right?
We're coming to Canada too. Well, okay, why not? Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Ontario because Canada is huge. So yeah, Ontario is starting. So if you guys are up in Ontario or around that area, even if you're,
I don't know. I don't know what happened with her downline. I have no idea. My best guess, and again, just my opinion, is that they probably locked her account Well, I don't even know if locked her account is the proper word. Her estate is still in court, in probate court. So they probably, when I say they, I mean Pruvit, probably has her monthly pay and bonuses and stuff like that in some sort of escrow. That's my best guess. And I'm not sure if legally they would be able to move anybody from her downline yet, although we've seen some pretty shady things from Brian Underwood, in my opinion, the CEO of Pruvit, who allegedly has his own downline in the company, as well as getting paid as the CEO. That's not ethical, I don't think. So I wouldn't be surprised if, just because it's not necessarily legal or ethical, I wouldn't be surprised if rules were being bent or straight up ignored. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't know what's going on with her downline. I don't know that we'll ever know that. But judging from history with how Brian Underwood moves behind the scenes, in my opinion, I'd venture to say that he's probably going to do whatever he wants. Gross.
Down south, even in the United States, you guys can still come. So Ontario is another stop that we are building into. And the reason that we're doing these is because Aviram lives in California, and he said, I'm going to build here in California.
Yeah. So I want to meet you all, and I would love to see you all.
Building is a term that people in multi-level marketing use to essentially recruit. It's kind of like when you hear them say leverage. I'm going to, leverage my, I don't know. I can't even think of a good example of it, but they use the word leverage a lot. That just basically is another way that they get around the term recruiting. It's all recruiting. They're doing these events because they're hoping people will try some ketones and, they'll like them and they'll want to order them, or they'll buy a trial. But ultimately, the goal is to build in the area. And that's the focus, is to recruit, because that's how you make the most money in multi-level marketing. That's why so many of these companies are recruitment based, meaning you're going to make the most money doing that.
And I want
DC.
Want to hug each one of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Seriously. I'm actually in the hugging season right now.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's right, Jenny, right? I mean, I think I hugged many people in Epic. I hugged so many people, and I felt so good about it. I felt so good about it.
I love that.
I just want to hug more.
I am not in my hugging season, but I support fully in yours.
Yeah, you will volunteer me to hug people, no problem. I'll continue to hug, and you will continue to,
hold the baby.
Yeah, exactly. You hold the baby. You have the perfect excuse not to hug.
You know that after we went to Epic, so if you guys are new here, say new into the comments so that we can say hello to you. Epic,
they beg for engagement this entire time. He mentions the same person multiple times, begging for them to message him. Oh, God.
Event that we do at the end of the year for our company to recognize high achievements. And you can take your kids if you want to. So I took my 6-month-old, and it's so cool. At the end of the event, she started waving hi to people because everyone was waving to her the whole weekend.
It's so cute. Yeah, next year I am planning to bring my kids to Epic.
It's gonna be amazing.
I wonder how Yehudis feels about that.
It's gonna be amazing. Seriously,
it's gonna be cool. Okay, we got some people that are new. So Julie, welcome. This is Aviram, and
good point.
And he's always the best on his Instagram.
Yes.
What?
Yes, if you're from and again, if you're watching and you are from Los Angeles area, Orange County area, please message me which one you want to come to attend, to see, to learn, to meet, and just message me, please, and I'll send you the details. Yeah. I would love to meet you all.
Yeah, California is awesome, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, California is great. All right,
All
Jenny.
Notice how they're not saying anything about what the event is. I don't think I even heard them say, well, at these events, you can come and try ketones. It's really kind of meeting Avi is the focus. Like, hey, I'm going to be doing a meetup so you can come meet me. That's weird considering he was so private not that long ago. Now, all of a sudden, his uh, life partner, I don't know how to word this. After Jessie Lee passed, now it's like, oh, now I'm gonna be super public. And the fact that I was so, you know, so close to Jessie Lee, now come meet me. It's weird. It's weird. And then you add the MLM on top of it, and it's like, it's even more weird. Is it arrogance? I don't know. Is it capitalizing on the passing of Jessie Lee? I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. And I'm gonna say it again. It's weird.
talk about our new transformation system.
About the new transformation system. Okay.
Oh God. Yeah, let's talk about this. So Pruvit has recently announced that they're doing a total transformation kit. It includes an iFast fasting kit. Yeah. And also Protones and Keto Nat. Now, I could go on and on. In fact, Susan and I had a great conversation the other day as I was listening to Cheryl Pike. That video is coming too, where Cheryl, who is in Pruvit, and she lives in Canada, sorry, Canadian friends, and she is telling people in a live video that as you age, you don't break down protein like you did when you were in your 20s or 30s. And I know y'all are going to rage in the comments. Don't worry, I will be reacting to that down the road here. I have some other videos I need to do first. But here's the thing. The reason I'm bringing that up is because they talk about, at least when I was a part of Pruvit, they talked about Protones being a meal replacement, and they also talked about it being a protein shake with ketones in it. So I want to pull up from the website exactly how many grams of protein, because I always say, oh, it has like six or 8 grams of protein in it. When you compare that to typical protein shakes, meaning the powder you can buy from the store, and they typically have anywhere from like 20 to 40 grams of protein per serving. And when you look at Pruvit's ketones, or their Protones, if you will, let me pull it up. Just give me 1 second. If I remember correctly, it's only like, here it is. It's only like 6 to 8 grams of protein, but I want to be specific here. Oh, I stand corrected. 4 grams of protein. 4 grams of protein and 80 calories. I'm sorry. That's not a meal replacement. That's barely even considered a snack. Maybe a component of a snack, but 4 grams of protein. Also, for those of you that are familiar with sugar alcohol, you know that it's going to give you the poops. Yeah, 4 grams of protein. So anybody that's on a high protein diet or is just conscious of the amount of protein that you take in on a daily basis, 4 grams of protein in this. But it's a protein shake. And according to Cheryl Pike, which I will be reacting to it at another time, it's a full serving of protein. I about fell out of my chair. Yeah, Susan and I were rioting through text message. Oh God, I hate it so much. Why was I telling you that? I don't remember. Oh, the total transformation pack. It's, I believe, over $400. So there's that. The fact that Pruvit is trying to sell a total transformation package, deal, whatever you want to call it, that feels like they're just trying to capitalize on people setting New Year's resolutions or goals for 2024. And I hate it so much. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I stand corrected. If you put it on an auto ship, on a smart ship, it's normally $430. But, you could save $116 if you sign up for an auto ship for next month. Oh, look it. There's a video I could react to with Dustin Schaefer. So it includes, here's the benefits. You ready for this? Increase energy, increase focus, increase fat burning, improve mood, improve sleep. So it's going to give you energy and it's going to help you sleep. Okay. Improve performance. What kind of performance are we talking about? Like we could go all different directions with that. But yeah. So why are they calling it a total transformation? What is it called? Hold on. The Ultimate Transformation Program. Why are they calling it that if at the end of the information on this bundle, it says this product is not a medical treatment, medicine, or a weight loss supplement? When people see the word transformation, tell me what y'all think in the comments, in particular when we're talking about multi-level marketing companies. What do you guys think about when somebody says, oh, I'm doing this transformation challenge, or we have this ultimate transformation, blah, blah, blah. And it's a multi-level marketing company that's bundling products, similar to the 5-day drop that a team in Modera is doing right now, where they're encouraging people to lose a large quantity of weight in a few days. Yeah, exactly. You guys get it. Weight loss. They're using that term for a reason. And then they have this disclaimer at the bottom. It's like, hey, this is not a weight loss supplement. Well, then why are you showing before and after pictures? Why are you doing side by sides? Why are you naming a bundle the Ultimate Transformation Program? That's weird. Yeah. Anyways, $430 unless you sign up for a smart ship. Yeah. You get one iFast. Let's see what comes in this iFast kit. It's probably ketones, and I bet it has Signal AM and PM, which are the capsules that you see Courtney Shortney taking, so in the morning and at night, that are supposed to be DNA repair. What? So I bet it's ketones, I bet it's electrolytes, and I bet it has the Signal AM and PM. But let's see. I have it pulled up here on my phone. So we have, Signal AM. Do they still call it that? Oh, they call it Signal OS, and then it says AM on the package. Then you have one packet of strawberry peach nat. Then you have Mitoplex. Then you have the Protones with, a whopping 4 grams of protein. Then you have the Mexican formulation of ketones, the little liquid capsules that are made with a different sweetener. Then you have another pack of Protones or Keto OS Pro, and then you have Signal PM. So this is a 5-day kit. Yeah. And what does this go for? One moment. The iFast transformation system. I see what you're doing, Pruvit, and we're going to keep talking about it. Yeah. Ugh. 105, or excuse me, from 153. So if you sign up for Smart Ship, you save a little bit of money, according to them, before shipping and tax. So that 5-day package of products is $153 before shipping and tax. And it's probably their way of telling people, oh, you can use these products for intermittent fasting. You don't need products to do intermittent fasting. You don't need any of that. And those of you that fast know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about some of those prices and some of the packages and some of the things that Pruvit is going to be doing. The desperation from this company is thick. They are emailing people that have not been a promoter for several years. You can't tell me that they're not hurting, which I love that for them. Close it all down. Close it all down.
All right, we have a new transformation system coming up from Pruvit. It's a transformation bundle that have iFast in it and have iFast. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you.
5-day
I actually
fasting
can grab one. So
I'm so glad I talked about the products because on her left, that's the fasting kit. That's that 5-day package that I went through where it has Signal AM and PM and all of those things. And then on her right is the Pro 10, which are the Keto OS Pro, aka Protones. That's what they were called when they first came out. That is what has the 4 grams of protein that they're saying is a protein shake with ketones. Also, Cheryl Pike, in case you see this, you break down protein just the same. Maybe you don't get enough protein. Maybe people, as they get a little older, maybe they're not taking in enough protein. But yeah, you break down the protein the same. So
other people can see it. Sorry that they live. There you go. It's an iFast
why is she staying
transformation
like that
and
so long?
protons as well with protein. And what's good about it, this is actually will give you all the transformation goals that you want to achieve for 2024.
All the transformation goals you say? I would love to have some more specifics around that because I bet Pruvit is targeting people looking to lose weight. And I bet that's why they use the word transformation. Also, these people aren't qualified to do any of this. If there's meal plans involved, if there's training involved, Jenny Elizabeth, and Aviram are not qualified to do any of it. Jenny Elizabeth, a lot of times, will say that she went to nursing school. She did not graduate, allegedly, from nursing school. She went to nursing school. She did not graduate. That's not me shading her for any of that. That's me saying you can't say, that you have the knowledge, the education that nurses have after they have graduated and taken their test and they're in the field. And I feel like I have seen her in the past say something about nursing school and alleging that she graduated. She didn't graduate. So you can't say that. That's like saying that you're a nutritionist because you took, that you paid for to be able to say that you're a nutritionist without getting proper education.
Yes,
Ugh.
exactly. It's come with a box of nut 20.
Exactly. Thank you, Chelsea.
And iFast and 10 packs of protons, which is the protein ketones. That this is actually is been
the protein ketones with 4 grams of protein. I need to actually text Susan and tell her, I thought it was 6 or 8 grams of protein. No, it's 4. You're better off eating some chicken. You're better off eating some tofu. If you like tofu, you're better off actually eating a protein source of food.
proven. What?
So good. They taste so
Yes, it is so good. I have many flavors. I drink it every night. And this has been proven and that if you drink it at 3 p.m., that actually will depress your calories, your how I say it, your the craving for calories, and it will give you all the nutrition.
That's called hunger. If you're hungry, eat something. If you're hungry, eat.
Nutrition that you need. What? Sorry, Jenny, go ahead.
Appetite suppressant.
Yes, it's appetite depressant. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm still.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I love it. You say it in Hebrew, and I'll say it in English. No big deal.
Yeah.
So, have you ever heard of preloading protein?
Oh God. Oh, y'all are gonna hate this part. I'm warning you now.
No.
I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna
okay.
teach.
All right. I'm all about it.
Now, I'm only going to teach you if these people in the comments hit us with like a number 5. Hit me
Of
with a virtual
course.
high 5 and I'll teach you guys.
Oh yeah, guys, drop a high 5 in the comments. I'm not going to teach you unless you give me some engagement. Jenny, that's yucky. Word of the stream, yucky.
How to preload protein. Number 5, number 5, number
Number
5.
five.
Number
5. Comment 5 if you want to learn what is pre.
I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to teach you guys preloading protein. So this is actually a trick that one of the doctors gave us. And
she's talking about Dr. Lowry or Dr. Jacob, who are people that, in my opinion, are on Pruvit's payroll. And they have a hand, if you will, allegedly, in creating the products that come out.
This is a trick to use. He's like, a lot of moms should do this. Like people that snack while they eat should do this. So
people that snack while they eat? Did she mean to say that? I don't know, but that makes no sense. Maybe, I don't even know what she would mean by that. I personally like to snack while I'm eating. Okay, but this song, y'all remember that song? Someone has their hand in the cookie jar. Yeah, snack while they eat. I don't know.
Before starting your meal, you take
Also, yes, we know that English is not his first language, and obviously that's not what I'm doing commentary on. I am providing commentary on the tactics, what they're doing, and the information that is hopefully going to prevent people from joining this company and or going to his meetups. So just FYI, yeah. So English is not his first language. Let's not hate on that, okay? Appreciate y'all, and thank you for saying that, Charlene.
protein. I wish I had a packet of it out.
Yeah.
You take I do. Look at that. You take a packet of protein and you blend it. You blend it with whatever you want. So if you're doing almond milk, do almond milk. If you're doing water, do water. I love the lemon shortbread cookie with some ice and some water. So
anytime I hear some of these flavors that they're talking about, also unfortunate pause. Anytime I hear these flavors, it reminds me of other ketone flavors that used to be described as what she's describing. I have thought for a long time, including when I was a part of Pruvit, that they repackaged old exclusive flavors, put a new label on it, and made it a new thing. Why would they do that? Because the promoters, the distributors, are the ones that are going to buy it first. They're going to buy multiple boxes, and then they get it and they do a taste test, and they're like, you know what this reminds me of? And when she says lemon shortbread, I don't know if y'all remember this flavor, but there was one called Holy Grail that Pruvit put out, and that's how we described that. So it makes me feel like they're just taking old discontinued flavors and relaunching them as new ones. And they're like, you know what? We had Holy Grail. It tastes like lemon shortbread cookies. Yeah, let's make it a proton flavor and everybody will buy it.
you blend it and it creates viscosity, which just means that it takes the volume and it makes it more. And then you drink that while you make your meal. And that way, when you go to eat your meal, you're already prioritizing protein in your body.
And how exactly are you prioritizing protein in your body if the protons only have 4 grams of protein? You're better off eating whatever the protein source is on the meal that you are cooking than drinking Pruvit's protons. Listen, while you're making your meal, take in this 80-calorie, 4 grams of protein shake so that you don't eat as much. Or, here's a hot take, just eat your meal that you're cooking and skip the MLM product. This is wild.
Then you cut your cravings so that you go straight for protein in your meal, and it helps with cutting caloric intake and eating too much. So preloading, you guys, our doctors have proven it to really help people out, and it's
proven it how? Did they do a study with 10 of the top leaders and they were like, listen, they felt like they ate more. Duh. If you're mixing protons with almond milk, let's say that you're mixing it with 8 to 12 ounces of almond milk, your stomach is going to be full. It's going to be full of the liquid. So it only can fit so much. So is it really the protons that are filling you up and giving you appetite suppressant? Or is it the sheer volume of liquid in your stomach that is preventing you eating the meal that you are prepping? I hate this. I hate this. Also, tell me what you're having for dinner.
Literally delicious. It's
That's-
so good.
That is really, actually, I do it all the time by default without even knowing that. I mix proton and with almond milk with peanut butter and ice and water,
Brandy.
and I drink it, and then 20 minutes after I'm eating the meal. But this is,
You're doing.
yeah, this is like,
Wait. Hold on. I'm going back to Brandy's comment. You think that's yucky? Should have been on DC's stream where we were talking about thrifted accessories is how I'm going to read that. Speaking of which, Aaron, is Pure Romance where you first met JLW? Yes and yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
God, thrifted.
Jenny, what are we talking today?
Business with the transformation kit. So
Oh,
here's the plan. Are you guys ready
Kate,
for
I am coming over. I'm coming over. It's going to be a while, but I'm coming over. We should get together, though, actually. It's been a long time.
this?
Okay.
Thank you for making
Look,
vaccines.
When it comes to business, you want to make sure to join the team that has systems set in place, which is why Aviram joined our organization. Because we have systems set in place that help you hit what's called MVP. MVP.
I wonder if Courtney has some strong feelings because he didn't pick her. He didn't pick to join her. He signed under Jenny Elizabeth. I wonder if there's feelings there. Like, why didn't you pick me? I'm wondering. What do y'all think?
How many times did you hit it, Aviram?
3 times in a month and a half.
3 times in a month and a half.
And okay, so you hit MVP, which is basically new customers and promoters. And he says he hit it 3 times in 3 months. I have a question. How many of those new customers and distributors used to be under Jessie Lee? I'm just trying to see something. I'm curious. I'm sure other people are too. How many of those were because of your association with Jessie Lee? I'm just curious.
That's an extra $1,500 bonus money that he earned. Doesn't include commissions.
Yeah.
That's just the bonus on top. With our new transformation kit that we just talked about, the iFast, the Nat 20 box, the programs.
Are Jenny and Courtney on the same level? I want to say they're both rank 8s, but I could be wrong. It used to be very eye-opening when Jessie Lee would put in the Empire Facebook group people's numbers. I've talked about this before because I'm going to mention stacking and how that works. But in Pruvit, you have total volume and you have group volume. Your total volume is the first, you and your first 3 levels. Group volume is everybody, you and your entire team, however big your team is. And what I found interesting was the giant gaps in Courtney's team volume and group volume. Now, why would that be? Because she was being stacked, in my opinion. There was a huge gap because if you are quote unquote building organically, you wouldn't have these huge differences in the 2 numbers, meaning team volume and group volume. We all know that these MLM comp plans are super complicated, and I think they do it on purpose. But when you have huge gaps in team volume and group volume, in Pruvit, it's going to prevent you from ranking up at some point because there's requirements for both team volume and group volume. And so I just kept watching that gap in her team volume amongst other people. In her team volume and group volume just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there was a lot of people in the Empire at that time that were like, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it does, because Jessie Lee used to reward loyalty in the form of volume that she would put under you. Yeah.
So if you've literally never tried ketones before and you're like,
Thanks,
you know
DC.
what? I want to try this. I want to transform myself. But say
You don't need to transform yourself, by the way. You don't need to completely overhaul who you are, how you go about business. If there's You know, a couple things that you want to change, cool. There's a couple things that you want to add, cool. But you don't need to completely overhaul who you are, how you move, how you operate, any of those things. Pick a couple things and run with it. These complete transformation BS stuff that we're going to see coming into the new year, disgusting. Don't fall for it. You're incredible as you are. And if there's habits that you want to add or get rid of, that's awesome. An MLM product or an MLM as a whole is not going to help you with any of this. In fact, in my opinion, and based on my experience, if you are using something that has some sort of an appetite suppressant, what do you think is going to happen when you start taking in more calories? You're going to gain weight. So why not understand and work with professionals to be able to understand how you feel with the foods that you eat, the amount of food that you eat, and all of those things so that you don't have to become a victim, in my opinion, to these companies that are preying on pain points and the new year. I hate it so much. I hate it.
Same time, I want to ask you, do you want to transform yourself and make money at the same time? Because if you do, it's only $1
To join.
for you to join.
Except it's not. Except it's not $1 to join. And let's talk about this, because I remember during the panini, one of the major red flags that I had was that Pruvit, oh, thanks, Crafty. All things Crafty. I appreciate you. Is that they announced this Keto Dollar Club. Oh my God, you can join for $1. Well, at the time, the Pruvit distributor fees, the promoter fees annually were $39. Now they're $49. So when you see somebody saying it's only $1 to join, that they're talking about the distributor fee. So instead of it being $49, it's $1. But then, oh, don't forget, you want to add that total or the ultimate transformation bundle, $430 unless you put it on a smart ship. What they don't tell you is it's $1, whereas normally it's $49, but you still have to purchase product because you got to be a product of the product, right? Oh, I hate the Keto Dollar Club. And the fact that they have, every time this thing comes out, they say it's not going to be around forever. And in fact, if I remember correctly, it was only supposed to be around for like 6 or 8 weeks during the panini. And it stuck around for a very long time. Then it went away and then everybody got upset. And so they brought it back. It's kind of like when they say, oh, we're going to sell out of the new flavors. And then all of a sudden, and this is for any MLM company, new flavors, new products, new whatever. And they're like, we're going to sell out. Make sure you grab it for yourself. Make sure you grab an extra one for your customers, just because you never know what they're going to want. You know, they may want this flavored or unflavored or caffeinated or whatever. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, we found some more in the corner of the warehouse. And the sale is extended and the sale is extended. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the greed for me. It's the greed. Hey, Linda, Avi is In Pruvit Now. What in the actual heck is going on? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Feel the same way.
In the business part of it. So you can transform your body. You can.
Hi, babe. I'm live right now. After I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. I had lunch. Yeah. I'll talk to you when I'm done. Thanks, babe. Holly, member for 13 months. Also, Linda, thank you for being a member for 20 months. I missed that. I apologize. Sounds like the bonuses and It Works. We were always told it was a limited time, but it went on the entire time I was in. Yeah, sounds about right. Yuck. Sorry that happened to you, Holly. Yeah, get both caffeine and no caffeine, because again, you never know what your customers are going to want. Meanwhile, a lot of these distributors, especially In Pruvit, have these products, much like Avi does in his background there, that are just sitting there. And then what we see is them selling expired ketones. Brittany Anderson, I'm talking to you. Courtney Shortney, I'm talking to you. That's not okay. Not okay at all.
Transform your paycheck all at the same time with one of the best teams in the industry when it comes to systems and launching you to be successful.
And of
So
course, and of course, support, and everyone gets diet guide, you know, they're getting a
I'm sorry, a diet guide, you say? Who made this diet guide? Are they a registered dietitian? No? That's fascinating considering they're not supposed to be doing that. Weird. So it's a total transformation system. Is this gonna come with prescribed exercise as well? That's sarcasm, by the way. Are you gonna tell people what they should be doing and how they should be working out? Because I bet you're not these 2, I know in particular, are not supposed to be doing that. They do not have the qualifications to be doing any of it. Wild. Brian, member for 4 months. Thank you so much. It's like those stores that have been going out of business for 2 years. Yeah. Yeah. So true. That's so crazy.
food guide, workout, and of course you get me. You get
have
those
it.
guns. And I'll help you. I'll help you to work
It
out and
is.
I'll kick your
You
butt. Sorry on my friend.
I'm sorry, you're gonna help me work out? Susan said, "No, thank you. She's got this."
You get this guy every single day.
Sorry, excuse my French, but I'm really gonna kick your butt. I mean, because there is no excuses to actually get up and just work out and get and achieve your goals. That's like we all about achieving goals. That's all about it.
You know why I think people should actually join you in
Hey,
business?
Karina.
I love the workout aspect of it, but your vision for what you want to do here and
The workout aspect of this business? What exactly are you referring to? That's interesting.
your passion for what we do is something that is invigorating. So if you can get around that and have Aviram as your mentor and have me as the mentor on top of the mentor helping you with your success, you get so much passion and so much purpose and so much push from him. And on top of that, you get the systems and the support from me. It's the perfect ice cream sandwich. I mean,
No, it's not. I'd rather have an actual ice cream sandwich than be mentored by Aviram. In anything. The gym. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
It's the most amazing thing that you will ever experience. So if you've been sitting on the fence, you're like, I want to join this business. I just don't know what to do. I don't know who to join. I don't know.
I can almost guarantee you guys. He said at the beginning of this was his first live stream. I think that's what he said, or his first live. And she was like, is this going to be your last live? And he was like, no, of course not. I can see this conversation. Avi, you joined a couple months ago. You should go live. You should do a live. I know you're doing stories and stuff. That's cool. You should do a live. Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. I am really glad that I muted that because that was not my quiet little sneeze that you guys have seen before. Oh God. Anyways, I bet they were having a conversation and she was like, you should do a live. He was like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I'll come on the live with you and I'll fill in. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'll fill in any of the gaps and I'll help you promote the event and talk about ketones. You don't have to, be in business by yourself, I'll help you. And that's why this happened. I can see the group chat. I can see it, and I can see people, and I don't know because Avi blocked me. That's fine. I don't know who was in the comments, but I bet it was a lot of promoters in the company already that are like, "Oh, I'll be there. When are you going to do the live?" Just my guess.
What starting steps are. You don't have to know any of that stuff. Let me tell you right now, the choice is joining Aviram in business. Grab the transformation kit. He's passionate about helping people transform their bodies.
So much.
Notice there's no mention of price. They did talk about what products come in it. There's no mention of price. There's no details on what is going to be happening at this event. It's just kind of pitched as a meetup with Avi and, oh, Jenny Elizabeth is going to be there. That's all that is. So they're not being upfront, in my opinion, with what to expect, why people are even attending. They're probably going to have ketones there. They're probably going to be trying to recruit people there. They're probably going to make this thing a social media hoopla, if you will. Take a picture and make sure you put it on social media, tag me in it. What they're doing here is they're trying to tap into people's audience that are attending the events. So when you're taking a picture and you're like, hey, tag me, you're basically advertising for these people in your stories to the people that follow you. That's what they're doing.
Get the $1 promoter fee. He's beyond excited about building this business with people who want to bring in 6 figures or more doing this part-time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Let me put my lip gloss down. Hang on 1 second. 6 figures, you say. Prove it. Income disclosure statement. Okay. Let's see. This is from 2022. Good. And she said 6 figures. Okay. So let's just go with 100,000. Also, Kelsey Ray, stop saying multiple 6 figures. Okay. Just say 6 figures. Also, does multiple 6 figures mean like, I don't even know what that means. Anyways, stop saying that. Okay. So 6 figures breaks down, if we're using 100,000 for math purposes here, $8,333.33 a month. Why am I saying that? Because I want to look at Pruvit's income disclosure statement, because I know darn well that there are people that are not, the majority of people in this company are not getting anywhere near that. Why? Because the average annual income, the median annual income for all promoters in 2022 was $10.59 for the entire year. So whether they are pitching, hey, an extra $500, like Brittany Anderson did in a video, which I will also be reacting to, or Jenny here, we're looking for people that want to make 6 and 7 figures. Well, the majority of people in the company are not making that. And so if we look at the Pruvit income disclosure statement and we start looking for people that made 100,000 or more on average, that's not even happening until you get to, wait for it, that's not even happening until you get somewhere between rank 7 and rank 8. And there's 10 ranks in the company. What I mean by that specifically is for rank 7, the average annual income of these R7 promoters, rank 7, for 2022 was $82,997.96. So it's still shy of that 100K as the average. But then you have rank 8, and the average was $245,365.41. Why am I bringing that up? Well, the number of rank 7s in Pruvit in 2022 was 88. The number of rank 8s in Pruvit in 2022, 35. How many of those do you think are on Jenny Elizabeth's team out of the well, this is only the new people that joined. Out of approximately 9,680 promoters that signed up as U.S. promoters since the beginning of 2022, that doesn't apply. We have to take the total amount of active promoters in the company to be able to see, and I guess we could kind of do the math on that, but how many of those 88 people that were rank 7 are on Jenny Elizabeth's team? I bet it's not very many. I mean, I saw a statistic, I think it was anti-MLM, where she said, I believe it was anti-MLM. If you don't follow her, you should. She's amazing, especially on TikTok, that Kelsey Ray has like 600 team members or something like that. And she's only helped 3 people make 6 figures. One she wasn't going to mention. Yeah, she probably is not going to mention that person because Kelsey Ray allegedly had that person terminated for doing affiliate marketing, even though Kelsey Ray had a whole bunch of stuff going on to include OnlyFans. But, you know, it's okay for her to do certain things, but it's not okay for other people to have some kind of an affiliate link. Yeah, weird. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is it's a very small percentage of people that are going to make 6 or 7 figures in any of these MLM companies. We can back that up with their own income disclosure statement. Pruvit is no different. So the fact that these two are on here saying, hey, we want to help people make 6 and 7 figures. Well, that's statistically impossible. Yeah.
and just for the record, I already helping many people to transform, to get to their goals of transformation, and I'm just waiting.
Can you just be a little bit more specific on their goals of transformation? Are we talking about weight loss? Which you shouldn't be. Yeah. Are we talking about I don't even know. What are we talking about in particular, specifically?
For that to end, so that way I will have enough testimonials to share with you all, and you will
I bet they're gonna be
see,
before and
and
after
I see
pictures.
it, and they see what the results they have already, like within a week, some of them a week, some of them with me 2 weeks, some of them with me a month already. But it's an amazing journey, and I love it. I'm totally into it, totally passionate about it, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Let's kill it. Seriously, let's kill it.
Hey, tell them really fast, like, what do you love most about it?
Ooh, about what? First of all, I mean, I think I mentioned, I don't think I mentioned it today in my stories. Somebody asked me in an anonymous question, said that I'm so inspired, and asked me a question about Jessie Lee. And I said, first of all, to the feeling that I inspire someone, it means a lot to me, like so much.
You can inspire people without having to be a part of a multi-level marketing company. You don't have to be a part of a multi-level marketing company using inspiring people as your curiosity shtick to bring people in and try to recruit them. That's icky.
I spent $13 on a new game.
Is Dad out there?
No.
Okay, well,
He is.
okay, you can go ask Dad. Dad's out there.
And I think that's one of the
Thank you,
reasons
Sarah. That's
that
nice of you. I appreciate
really
it.
passionate about it is I think I can inspire and help so many people as far as like to fix your mind and oh yes, I want to go to work out, but I don't have a time, I don't have this. I'll find you the time. You'll see. I mean, there is no way. There is no way. There is no time.
This feels like he's just hopped up on dopamine after attending a Pruvit event. He's like, I can solve the world's problems. Bro, it's ketones. It's not that serious. I mean, it is. You know what I'm saying?
This is not an answer. So there is always a time, there is always a way, there is always a solution. Always a solution. I'll find you a solution for every problem you have to stopping you to reach your goals. And I love doing that because I was very in that same state 2 years ago, and I transformed myself upside down. I mean,
I'm sorry. You were in that state 2 years ago. Are you trying to say that you transformed your life? Because that's weird. For obvious reasons.
a lot of you don't know that, but in 2021, I was drug addict completely. Like,
I'm sorry, what? Hold on. Guys, I did not know that was coming. What? I'm actually stunned right now. And I apologize for not preparing you guys for that and giving a content warning. What? I missed that part. I think we're all kind of reacting the same way. The fact that he is sharing this all of a sudden is like he's trying to appeal to the recovery community. What? Do you guys have so many things with this timeline, like, running through your head right now? Because that's how I'm feeling. In 2021, he had a substance abuse problem. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me because things in my head, I'm like, but what about this and what about that? And yeah,
I know it doesn't look like, but I was a drug addict. I'm not gonna get to the story right now. This is not a time.
then why mention
and
it? Then why mention it? The only reason you're mentioning it is to try and appeal to other people that are struggling in some way with sobriety. Ooh, I hate this. Yeah, right, Lushy? I have so many questions. Also, when did he meet JLW? Yeah. I have so many questions.
And the beginning of 2022, around February, March, I decided that I am going to transform my
That was when he met Jessie Lee. I believe. What?
life. And I started working out, and I had never missed.
I could be off on that, but I feel like February was significant. February 2022 was significant, and I can't remember for the life of me why. Why is that significant? I can't remember.
A day in the gym, or I missed a day of workout. If I can't reach the gym, I'm working out at home.
Yeah.
Doing 100 push-ups every day, regardless if I'm going to the gym or I'm not going to the gym. I'm doing 100 push-ups and I'm doing abs like crazy. So that's it. Hit me up. Let's do it. Let's kill it. And somebody says here that her sister live in LA, and please
I think that
tell your sister Sarah to contact me and let's meet, and I will be happy to meet. Yes, she can choose either.
Set up a three-way chat if you can with your sister and him. That way it shows up faster because he has so many messages in his inbox. Yeah. If you create a three-way chat with the three of you, it will boost right to his top.
And by the way, I replying to everyone in my chat. Of course, besides scammers and stuff like that, but I reply to everyone. I'm not the one that choosing. Oh, I'm not gonna reply. I'm not that. I mean, I always reply, no matter what. I invest a lot of time of it during the day. I have a specific time during the day where I'm stop everything and I reply.
That's incredible.
And I have a friend here that was with me in Colombia. How you doing, brother? I love you, man. Love you, Bo. Seriously, miss you. Can't wait. And by the way, I'm planning Thailand next year.
Thailand.
Yes. He told me, listen, you can get a Thai massage on the beach for $5. I'm like, yeah, I'm there. That's it. It's so easy to sell me on Thailand, $5.
I mean, I've never been to Thailand, but I'm sure there's a whole lot more to the country than $5 massages on the beach. The culture, the food, the history, the experience. Maybe he's joking, but
$5 massage on the beach. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to park there for like a week and I'm going to take like 5-6 hours a day massage.
That's amazing. Excited for that. Does anybody have any questions for us about Thailand or about business? Or
I can't answer about Thailand yet. I haven't looked at Thailand yet, but this is going to be my next destination. So definitely. This one or Africa, one of the two. One of the two.
Oh.
So somebody have a question about anything?
Cassidy's awake.
Anything. Let's see.
I'm gonna go get Cassidy. She's awake. Josh just texted me. He said she didn't even last 5 minutes.
She's not sleeping, huh?
No. I have to fly you to Dallas and baby whisperer help me.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I'm a baby whisperer. For some of you who don't know, I don't offer that service, but I don't offer that service, but I am a baby whisperer, definitely.
That's not part part of the services listed tonight. So just to recap, because I'm going to hop off of here. Transformation system is available. It's on a massive discount. You can join us in transforming your body. And then if you would like to add just $1 promoter fee and help us transform your income.
Creating a three-way chat also makes it more difficult for the sister to say no, which is absolutely the point of three-way chats, for sure.
Coming into your home too. This could be a secondary income for you. It does not have to be your main thing. We're looking for people who want to make 6 or 7 figures doing this part-time. Yeah. Serious about running so that we can just be all as passionate together as a group.
Yeah.
So
let's get some transformation. Let's get some transformation. Let's get some transformation. I want to help you to transform your body, your mind, everything.
Who would like to have Aviram as their coach? If you would drop coach into the comments.
Hard pass for me. Hard pass.
But I'm not easy. I'm telling you. I'm warning you all. I'm not easy. There is no excuses and no discounts for nobody.
That's a challenge. Honestly,
no discounts.
I think people really need you, and I have worked side by side with you.
I'm not like chuckling at the no discounts. Like, how dare you? I'm chuckling because it feels so aggressive to me. You don't get any discounts even if you do push-ups at the events.
You would change so many people's lives. You've already changed so many people's lives. Like, it's just incredible your passion involved in helping people feel better about themselves and make the decision to change and do something different. And you're walking proof that you can do it and that you can teach other people to do it too. All right. I'm hopping off here. Thank you so much for having me on here tonight. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much.
Well,
somebody want to join the live.
Do you know them?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't recognize.
It's up to you if you want to let them in or not. But
my goodness. Oh my goodness. That could be a disaster or it can be a blessing. Who knows?
It could. I can't wait to what you choose to do.
Hi, everybody. Bye. All right. I see a lot of people joining right now. Bye, Jenny. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So we have this transformation challenge coming up. Please, if you want to be a part, I will be so happy to help you and change it. And I'm passionate about it. I'm totally into it. And if you really want, please just DM me or comment right now, and we get you down. And just tell me what is your goals for 2024 and what you're trying to achieve, and I'll help you to get it. Easy peasy. And then now we'll take some questions. Somebody have a question for me? Anyone have a question?
For those of you that are not sure what Brandy is talking about, I have these large Hydro Jug water bottles. It's purple today. I still have this holder, but it's my purple one today. I still need to finish that, but this I'm drinking this during the live stream.
Epic in Dallas every year, almost. Yes, I mean lately it's been like that, and honestly I don't.
Right, nobody's been asking him questions
for 2 months, but I've been consuming.
And I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said that he's been a distributor or promoter for 2 months. He joined 2 months ago. I don't know the date of this live. I want to say it was probably in the last few days or last week at the most. That being said, that is right around the end of October that he joined. So, I don't know. Interesting.
Ketones for over a year now. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, you are in LA. We're doing an event. So please DM me and let me know what area is closest to you, either Orange County or Pacific.
I am really considering, I've said this on other live streams before, but I am really considering becoming a certified personal trainer so that I can help more people, but also be able to debunk and debunk more videos. I'm strongly considering it. Am I making a decision now? No. It takes me a while to kind of think about it and make decisions, but I'm strongly thinking about it.
Palisade, and I will send you the details. And it's going to be on January 11 and the 12th.
Brandy.
And
Oh, thanks,
see
Hannah.
here. Yes, you can fist bump the mirror. So let's talk about that. So what is the reason? What is the thing that I actually
Hey,
created
Tish.
with the fist bump mirror? Oh, you're in Thousand Oaks. Yeah, so you are close to Pacific Palisades. You are going to be like 25 minutes to 30 minutes from there. And by the way, I love Thousand Oaks.
I mean, is that good or bad? That could go either way.
I live not far from there actually. Okay, let's talk about the fist bump in the mirror. So this is something that I've been doing it for so long.
Let's talk about it. It's a social media trend that you're trying to get people to tag you so you can access their audience. Next slide.
I mean, before I even start to be very active on social media, it's something that I
Do it,
learned
Katie.
in Mel Robbins' book.
Thanks,
Like
Avery Joe.
when you give a high five to yourself in the mirror and you talk to yourself to the mirror and you tell to yourself how amazing
Not
you
Mel
are.
Robbins.
And basically self-love, self-talk. And I'm all about it in the last 2 years. And then I start with the fist bump because fist bump, it's, you know.
You're all about it in the last 2 years. What about the years prior to that? Are you implying that you were a different person? That you weren't positive? That you weren't all about positive self-talk? I just have questions. That's all.
I do it with my son all the time. My son loves to do it. My daughter start to learn it too. And this is like a self-motivation because I work out by myself and I thought that, well, let's see what's going to happen if I post it. And I post it, and then like I'm getting tons of people tag me in their story when they do that, and I love that. I mean, again, it makes me feel so amazing. What is your webpage to order? So I can.
I'm going to fast forward this because I'm not going to put his link on here. So hang tight just a second.
Orange County, I'm down to push-ups. I don't mind. This is where you get your transformation bundle. And
oh, that's so cool. 1524 Scooter. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Never too late. I'm 57 and getting my health coach certification. That's awesome. That's very cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate you.
And all the information. All right. What do you guys want?
His shirt says drink ketones, burn fat, keep muscle. I don't know what the rest of it says. We'll see if I can figure it out.
I want to talk about another questions. What's happening in Orange County?
Sarah.
Push-ups? Well, if you want to do push-ups in Orange County, I'm down to push-ups. I don't mind. But if I do push-ups, it's no discounts over there.
What? If I do push-ups, no discount? What are you talking about?
There, just letting you know. And it's going to be an event in California. January 11th is going to be in Pacific Palisades. January 12th is going to be in Orange County. So if you are close to both areas, I would love to meet you. I would love to chat with you. I would like to know you, and just let me know which area is closest to you, and I will send you the detail. Please just send me your information, please. All right, I think I have a guest here, maybe. Let's see. All right, no guest. Hi, Sholana. How are you? Is it not too late for you? You almost go to sleep. You've been working on your push-ups. Yes, since Epic. Yeah, you need to work out on your push-ups. You did maybe 10.
I'm sorry. That is not a very nice thing to say. You did maybe 10. God. is this ego? Is this just being rude? Is this a language barrier? The translation is getting lost? I don't know. That is not a nice thing to say. This person just did 10 push-ups and probably worked really hard at the event. And why am I saying that? Because at these events, you're not eating, you're not sleeping, you're drinking an insane amount of ketones, just trying to get through the day whenever the day ends, because there's no agenda, nobody knows, and you're just kind of there. And for this person to do 10 push-ups, not knowing anything about who this person is, their fitness level, have they done push-ups prior to that? And for him to get on his live and be like, yeah, you only did like 10. Ew. I don't like it. It's not nice. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. And if you'd like to join the Discord, you can check the community tab and then scroll down, and there should be a link there for you. So welcome.
If I remember, right? All right, somebody have another question for me before we finish? And again, if you have any questions, you always can DM me. I reply to everyone, besides scammers, of course. Hi there, good evening, everyone. Thank you. Hi, everyone. All right, so somebody have a question?
I think there are so many. There's such a variety of exercises that you can do instead of push-ups. You know, like today, there were exercises I was supposed to do, and the machines, it's that time of the year where there's the gyms are getting a lot busier. It's going to be that way for the first few months in January. Let's not be rude. I know you guys won't, but like in case somebody is watching that is joining a gym, which that's awesome. Love that. And you're afraid that people are going to be rude to you. First of all, if they're rude to you because there's more people in the gym, that's a them problem. It's not a you problem. And if we are as avid gym goers, it's like we need to check ourselves and understand that there's going to be more time waiting on certain equipment because there are more people that are trying to get into a new routine, a new fitness routine. And we all need to be patient because everybody's goals are equally as important. And the gym does not revolve around you. I know that you guys here are like, yes. And I know that it doesn't necessarily, like none of you are going to go into the gym and be jerks at the gym. But in case you're wanting to join a new gym and you're worried about joining at this time of the year and how people are going to receive you and if they're going to be snobby, they probably are, but you know what? That's a them problem. Anyways, the reason I'm telling you guys that is because I couldn't do certain exercises today because there was no equipment available. And so I text Susan, was like, hey, what can I do for this? What can I do for that? And she's like, do this at this weight. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was able to adapt it. So push-ups aren't the only measure of fitness, if you will. There are many different ways that you can work your arms, your chest, and all of that stuff. So anyways.
Call you for what, Olana? Call you for what? Call you for what? For push-ups? Let's do push-ups.
Absolutely.
Let's do push-ups competition. I don't mind. I'm down to it. Always.
Anti-MLM.
So I don't see any questions. So you guys don't want me to answer anything. So that's good. That's good. Easy for me. How am I doing? I'm doing good. What is iFast? iFast is an intermittent fasting. This is will reboot your body and put your body in the best state of transformation. It's the best start. And
best start for what? For fasting? For transformation goals? What? This is so vague and so broad what he is saying. Fasting is not right for everybody. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody should do that. There are many people that practice fasting because of their religious practices and beliefs. And the fact that these people are trying to sell an intermittent fasting kit, weird. It's a cash grab. You don't need an MLM product or products in general to do intermittent fasting.
we're going to kill it. You know that. right? Yes, we are on that. We are on that. Is the business been difficult to learn? Well, not at all, because
This is very cool. This is really, really cool. I follow a page called Hybrid Calisthenics. It's all bodyweight stuff with tons of progressions and adaptations, and the dude behind it is so sweet and encouraging and all free. That's very, very cool. Is that on Instagram? Is that on YouTube? Where can people find that if they would like more information?
First of all, business is
He
business
is.
now, and this kind of business it's mostly on focusing on yourself and your transformation. So you start with that in your business, and then this is what inspires people, and then this is how you build your business. You build yourself as a brand. And okay, I have a good question here. How did your session with your friend go at the gym? Oh, yes, he tried the ketones, and it was funny. Like, he drank it, and then 20 minutes later, he told me, "Bro, I feel it."
My pre-workout does the same thing. Mix your pre-workout, and then during your workout, if you're lifting and you feel like you've done research on creatine and that it would benefit you, do your own research. I mix mine with a little bit of Gatorade, the fully leaded Gatorade, if you will, not the sugar-free version, because I want the carbs while I'm working out. Pinch of pink Himalayan salt and my creatine, and that's what I drink during my workout. You can get these same kind of energy if you're in a place that you can take pre-workout, because there's a lot of people that can't take in that amount of caffeine, or which in that case, maybe you could use a pump, which is a non-caffeinated version that helps get things to the muscles. Anyways, do your own research. You don't need ketones to have the energy or the focus or whatever at the gym. There are plenty of other supplements out there that you could take in order to do that.
And I'm like, wow, okay, all right, let's go work out.
Or just have some coffee before you go to the gym.
He was sore. I mean, he didn't work out for many years. I mean, he told me like he considered that like I never work out ever. And he was sore in the first day, but his recovery was really, really good, because the next day he showed up again to work out, and then and again and again. So it went really well. And is Jenny your mentor? Well, Jenny is also my mentor. I have also another mentor, which I love very much.
Lisa Grossman. Is that who you're talking about? And Curtis Broom, who used to be in charge of Pruvit Asia and no longer is.
And like, understand how much I love this mentor, that I'm waking up every day 4 a.m. because of him. This is how much I love him. So that's kind of amazing. Yes, he likes the ketones. He tried 2 flavors. He tried the green apple. I mean, he loved the green apple. I mean, if I talk about the green apple, there is no way you're not gonna like the green apple, because this is my favorite. And he liked the strawberry peach too. And I gave it to try the blueberry, and that's it. And he's gonna hopefully will start with me as well. That will be amazing. And let's see. All right, Sholana, be ready. Be ready. Yes.
For what?
4 a.m. it's early, and this is the reason how I love him. When if I wake up for somebody for 4 a.m. just to listen to him and talk with him,
I have no idea.
I really love the person. That's amazing. Okay, Sholana, no problem.
Listen, aside from my children and my husband, I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. Not happening.
All right, so any other questions? Someone, before I close, because my sister is still here, and I will go continue to talk with my sister. And again, we have an event in California, January 11th and 12th. And if you want to try, and if you want to meet me, and I would love to meet you, I would love to.
Isn't that the first time that he mentioned trying ketones at this meetup? The rest of it, I feel like unless I missed something in this video, which very well could be, has really been focused on meeting him. But now it's if you wanna try ketones. And I'm like, why wouldn't you mention that at the beginning so people know what the event is all about? I feel like that would be kind of important.
Know everyone that live here in California, everyone. Just for I
Oh, Rachel Hollis, you're cute.
read the funny comment. I'm sorry. So if you are in the area, if you live around here, Pacific Palisade or Orange County, please hit me up. Just send me which area is closest to you, and I will send you the details. And that's it. Transformation bundle is coming up strongly, and I'm going to do it. And whoever want to join me, we're gonna kill it. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Please DM me. Let's meet. Please.
Sarah is the person that mentioned that their sister is in the area that he lives in, and he has practically begged her. I can think of at least 3 times to invite her sister. A little uncomfortable.
All right. You guys have an amazing evening, and
Goodbye. Okay. We're done. We made it through it. I still can't believe that we're here. I still can't believe that it's like he actually joined Prove It. Wild. Yes, he was doing the mouth sounds. Oh, I can't. That was wild. It may have been the 4th time even, Lushy. Thank you for that. So that's the update. There's going to be more to come. That was kind of an intro to Jenny Elizabeth as well, who appears to be his upline in Prove It. I don't know if any other creators have covered Jenny Elizabeth, because like I said at the beginning of this, she does a lot of like keto recipes and stuff like that. And talks periodically about ketones, but not like some of these other distributors in the company. I do have other videos coming on other people that are in Prove It. I mentioned Brittany Anderson. I mentioned Cheryl Pike yet again, telling people that as you get older, you don't process protein the same way as when you're in your 20s or 30s. I'm laughing because that is not accurate at all. Oh, God. Yeah, this is a great point. From the quiet voice in the back not wanting to be filmed to this. How did we get here? An opportunity? Is he an opportunist? I don't know. But yeah. Also this. Wonder why Courtney didn't sign him up. I mean, I have my suspicions, but okay, everybody. I'm going to go have dinner with my family. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I still can't believe he's in Prove It. Absolutely wild. Anyways, thanks for being here. Thank you for the super chats, the member anniversaries, the new members. I appreciate y'all so much. If you have not already liked the video, if you would give me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. Also, shout out to the person that thumbed up the video before I even had the video description or the thumbnail. That's hilarious, and I love it. Freaking hilarious. I put that in my stories too, because I just think that's so funny. Oh, so you just don't like that I'm in a live stream? Cool. Anyways, like the video or thumbs down. Don't care, by the way. Subscribe if you haven't already. And oh, what an adventure. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next live stream, which, hang on, let me see what day. Just a moment. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream on Monday because that's January 1st. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next stream. Bye, everybody.